Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Office Lovers. We are on Haruyuki Otori's route on Chapter 6, A Cruel Trap. And apparently, as we were leaving a hotel together, after having our first encounter together, somebody took a picture of us. So I'm guessing the paparazzi has caught us and we're going to end up showing up in a tabloid or something. And all the girls at work are going to start being mean to us. And probably not just work, probably everywhere else. All things don't sound good. Let's see exactly what happens here. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. It was a pleasant morning, except for the fact that I was running at full speed.
There she goes. Get her. Make her stop and talk.
What did I do to deserve this? It was just the first day after that night at the hotel. I already had enough problems to deal with, let alone being chased down. Just hours before, I found myself being chased by reporters. I was reading the morning newspaper like I usually did. What? I was dumbfounded by what I saw. Why is a photo of Mr. Otori and I in the newspaper? It was a picture of us coming out of the hotel together. What the hell is this? Some reporters had somehow tracked me down and chased me all the way from my home. Just a little bit farther to get to work. Though what I saw waiting for me at the entrance was a huge crowd of people. Is there a back door? I can't believe it. If I tried to break through, I would get surrounded for sure. If I don't do something, I'm going to be late for work.
Dirili.
No! Oh, it's just Mahiro. I turned toward the voice and looked at him.
Well, that's not a nice way to greet someone.
Oh, it's just you. Don't scare me like that. Haven't you heard what happened?
I know. That's why I came to help.
Did you bring a disguise? Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
There's no one at the back entrance, so let's go that way.
Couldn't I have thought of that by myself? Oh, we didn't even know. How can you not know that your own workplace has a back entrance? We have a back entrance?
Yeah, it's great to use if you're late and don't want to get caught.
I didn't know whether to be thankful or angry at him. For now, all I could do was follow his lead. Just like Mahiro said, there was no one waiting at the back entrance. By some miracle, I got into work. I went straight to Mr. Otori's office. Excuse me. I knocked on his door and walked straight in without waiting for a reply.
Good morning. It's good to see you got to work in one piece today.
This isn't the time to be joking around.
Why are you so angry? If you keep making an ugly face like that, it'll stick. Stop making jokes at a time like this. Oh, Mahiro, thanks for helping her get in this morning. Mr. Otori.
The door burst open, and the other project members began flooding in.
Wow, the all-star team is here. Now we can blow him out of the water. What the hell were you thinking?
Mr. Hyoga furiously yelled at him.
Let's calm down first. Like hell I can.
Mr. Hyoga slammed his fists onto the desk, but Mr. Otori didn't even flinch.
Just a while ago, I got a call from a client. They want to reconsider our contract with them. Ugh. I had the same thing happen to me.
Some of the other members reported similar problems with their contacts. That doesn't make any sense. Why would, one rumor of him with a girl make clients pull out?
Well, it's only natural. What do you plan on doing about it? Will we even be able to continue the project?
Even if the new products came out, this whole incident might negatively affect the sales.
You will continue working on the project as usual. What do you mean? I will also let you continue with the contract negotiations. You will negotiate until the answer is yes. Fine, I'll do what I can. Great. This is a tough time, but we can overcome it.
The work portion seemed to be in order, but my whole situation was still a mess.
As for you, you can go home for today.
What, after I fought my way in here? Huh? What do you mean?
It's been rough for you all morning, right? So, you should just go home and relax.
Can I just relax on your couch in the office here? What? No!
It doesn't matter if you try to help. You'll just be in the way of the others.
What?
Mr. Otori, I don't think that's very polite. Oh, I couldn't think of any other way to put it.
Fine, I'll leave. Although I think I would be safer staying in the building until the reporters are gone. Will they ever give up? Fine, I'll go home.
It helps that you understand. She'll be gone for a while, but as for everyone else, it's work as usual. Wait, what do you mean by a while? I'm having her take an undisclosed amount of time off to let her think about what she's done.
What I've done? This is all your fault. You're the one who dragged me in. You're the one who forced yourself on me. Well, I did let you, but still. Huh? What did I do? How long was I out for? That's not fair. She hasn't done anything wrong.
It's not a matter of who's at fault here.
Which is you? Then...
Anyway, I will not budge on this matter. What I said is final.
But you haven't told us anything. Ken. What? It's fine.
The media knows where you live, so I'll set you up at a hotel.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know how to feel about this, but no matter what I said, he wouldn't listen right now. So I had no choice but to leave. I left his office and snuck out the back door the same way I came in this morning.
Dirili, wait.
Mahiro.
Should I come see you off?
I think you already have. No, I'll be fine. You can go back to work.
Okay, if you need anything, let me know, alright?
Thanks, I'll see you later. Well, Mr. Otori, do you see that you have, more competition here? I finally left work and headed home to pick up some luggage, trying my best to avoid being seen. Why did I bother going back home? 1 week had passed since I'd been suspended from going to work. Every day the media reported about Mr. Otori's affair like it was the biggest news ever. The attacks and insults against Mr. Otori were many. He was already enough of a target, even without a secret relationship. I guess there's nothing I can do. I knew some of this was my fault. After all, I was the one who loved him. But if I went out and spoke to the media, it would only cause problems for him. So the only thing I could do was sit in the hotel room and wait. I wonder who this is. My cell phone rang, so I picked it up and answered it.
Hey, you busy?
No. Just sitting around. Thanks to you, I have loads of free time. I'm going to hang up now.
I can tell that you're mad even over the phone, but I want to talk to you. Can you come? If you come to work, I'll tell you about it. It's kinda bad.
Alright, I'll be there.
There's still reporters around here, so be careful.
He hung up the phone. I wonder what happened. I hurried up and got ready to leave for the office. Using the back door as before, I snuck into the building.
Rough out there? How would you like a cup of tea?
Before that, tell me what happened.
Take a seat.
When I sat down, he placed a stack of papers in front of me. What is this?
Go ahead and look. Exciting, isn't it?
I took a look at the papers. What in the world?
See, it's so exciting that you can't even smile.
All the blood rushed out of my head, making me feel dizzy. It was a report of the company's earnings and orders. The figures were so low it was shocking. You've got to be joking me.
Mr. Hyoga said the same thing.
Why?
It's very simple.
He threw himself down on the couch and let out a huge sigh.
Since we're a cosmetics company, most of our customers are female. After a scandal like that, do you think any of them would buy our products?
I don't see why it's a scandal, really. A single man can't date without his company going down the toilet.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Mr. Otori. It looked like even the cheerful Mr. Otori didn't know how to deal with this one.
This really does suck.
The way he was acting was different. It didn't look like he was depressed, though. Mr. Otori?
How awful.
He suddenly started to roll around and laugh like he lost his mind. What's so funny? Do you understand what this means?
Of course I do. That's why I can't stop laughing.
What was going on? He was acting strange. I didn't like it. He's lost it.
I bet you're wondering why I'm laughing.
Of course I am.
Then how about I tell you? Why not? You were in the plan from the start.
Plan?
Yes, this was all planned by me.
After hearing his words, I remembered what Mr. Hyoga said to me. I had to keep my guard up around Mr. Otori. I should be careful.
This whole scandal, it was all part of my plan.
Why are you telling me this? That this is the wrong way to tell me, because now I'm going to feel like I was used by you. You just slept with me to carry out some sort of plan. Huh? I couldn't believe my ears.
This whole scandal, it was all part of my plan.
Huh?
You didn't hear me. I said the scandal was all according to my plan.
I was at a complete loss for words. I couldn't understand why he would be saying these things.
You were a bigger help than I ever imagined. Thanks to you, now all the women in the world hate our company.
Why is that good?
Why? That's a stupid question. It's all for the business.
I don't get it.
The company crashes to the bottom, only to come back up with an amazing triumph. Don't you think it makes a good plot?
You mean...
I was using you this whole time.
Wait. Never mind. Okay, now he's saying this because he's trying to break up with me and make me hate him, so that I'll be safe. Yep, that's the plan. I'm sure of it.
Having you work as my secretary was entirely for this purpose.
Why? Why me?
It could have been anyone, really.
What?
It's just that Mr. Hyoga recommended you for the job.
Mr. Hyoga did?
He thought you would be useful for the project and wanted you on it. He sure seems to be interested in you, doesn't he?
Why would he recommend me? Was it because I showed him those papers that one time?
I took his recommendation on good faith and abused it by having you act out your part.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
For the company.
Are you saying you would do anything for the company?
That's my job as the CEO, isn't it? What shame is there in that?
You're terrible. I even liked you. I had been betrayed by my feelings.
That's right. You did like me.
He came closer and pulled my face up by the chin.
Even though it was all for the company, I did make you fall for me in the end.
He leaned forward to kiss me.
Close your eyes.
Why would I? I didn't know what to do. I should slap him. I mean, I know what's really going on, but me in here doesn't. But fine, I'll listen to him, because that's what I'm supposed to do.
You're not running away?
I don't know.
You don't? I guess you haven't figured out how you really feel then.
Even though he told me all these things, I didn't feel like I could refuse. I don't know what I should do. Tears poured out of my eyes. I didn't want him to see me like this, but I just couldn't help it.
It's fine if you hate me.
Why would he say that? I couldn't turn back on my feelings even after all that.
It would be easier that way, less painful.
It wasn't easy. My heart was already his.
If you can't hate me, then just accept me.
His lips came in to kiss. Stop it! I shoved him away and dashed out of his office as fast as I could.
Dirili.
Standing on the other side of the door to his office was Mr. Hyoga.
Were you crying?
Sorry.
Wait.
I squeezed past him and sprinted toward the exit.
Well, there she goes. It's understandable, I suppose. Well, Mr. Hyoga, what did you want to speak with me about? I want you to tell me what happened. Why she ran off crying? No, I want to know everything. Fine.
How long and far I ran, I still don't remember. I ran down the city streets until my legs hurt, wiping tears off my face as I went. When I finally stopped, I was near a bench. I sat down on it and stared at the sky. It was stained orange and red like a painting. What do I do now? There was so much going through my mind about the company and Mr. Otori. But every time I thought about them, it was painful. In the end, I decided to try and think of nothing at all. My sighs came one after another. I was so tired, so exhausted. So tired that if I only closed my eyes for a moment, I was sure I would fall asleep. I had no idea who I could trust anymore. Mr. Otori had been using me to further the company. I didn't want to believe it, but that was the truth. Was it all for the company? His kisses? The night at the hotel? Everything? Damn it! I'm not supposed to be thinking about this! My mind wandered, and everything that came to mind was bad. I decided to calm down and walk back to the hotel. Ouch! When I stood up from the bench, a sharp pain ran through my legs. What the heck have I done? It must have been from all the running I did. Just standing, my toes were twitching in pain. I'll just take it easy until the pain goes away. I took a deep breath and watched as the evening sun dropped below the horizon. I'm hungry.
Is that all you had to say for yourself, after making me look all over for you?
Huh? Upon hearing a familiar voice, I turned to face its owner.
You ran pretty far.
Mr. Kaido! It was Mr. Kaido who had found me. My love! You came to my rescue!
Everyone was worried about you, so we came looking.
Well, everyone was looking, not just him. Worried over me?
Hold up a second.
He nimbly typed up a message on his phone.
I told everyone. They'll be here soon.
I don't want to see everyone! Why do you think I ran away? Why would you come help someone like me?
Don't say it like that.
Huh?
We came because we care about you. You're not just a face in the crowd to us.
Mr. Kaido.
Dirili, there you are.
Ken. He waved his hand at me, running along with the other members toward me.
Are you alright?
No, my heart is broken.
Yeah, really, for crying out loud.
Glad to see you're okay.
What made all of you come?
We heard from Mr. Hyoga that you ran out of the office crying.
He told you all?
Yeah, so he thought we should all go looking for you.
I guess he had been worried about me when I ran past him. Sorry to worry you all.
We're just glad you're fine.
It meant so much to me to know they all cared enough to come looking for me. Thanks, everyone. Really. I was so moved that I started crying all over again.
Why are you crying?
You came for me. Thank you.
Here, use this.
He brought out his handkerchief for me to use. After that, they all waited patiently, waited in silence for my tears to stop. Sorry, I'm fine now.
Alright, good.
It might be rude for me to ask, but what happened between you and Mr. Otori?
Was it alright to tell them? How would all this affect the project anyway? Wasn't this all my fault?
You don't have to answer that. Kentaro, this isn't the right time to ask. Maybe not. However, depending on our answer, this might affect us as well.
That's right. The company is in all sorts of trouble right now.
They had a reason to be concerned. Maybe I should tell them after all. Don't tell them. Everyone had tried so hard up until now. I didn't want to talk and ruin everything for them. I'm sorry. I can't right now.
Don't worry about it.
They were all so kind to me. I was so grateful to have such a wonderful team at my side. Thanks, everyone.
What are you going to do then?
What can I do? I'm still suspended from work.
You're still going on about that, even now? Should we go talk to Mr. Otori and make him cancel it?
I already tried convincing him, but he wouldn't listen to anything I said.
What?
Sorry, I had to try, and sorry for making you all go looking for her too. Don't worry about that. We were worried about her too.
Thank you, Mr. Hyoga.
You're welcome. By the way, I can drive you back to the hotel.
You don't need to trouble yourself like that. I can walk back. What about your legs?
No, you're not. Don't even try to argue.
Fine.
Good work, everyone. We've still got work to do, though. I'll see you back at the office.
What? What are you doing here? Huh?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Never mind. For a second, I thought I saw Mr. Otori. Then again, if I met him right now, I would have no idea how to react. I still wasn't sure how I felt about him right now. Well, if I were in the game, I would be furious. But then again, I guess might still be hopeful that he was lying. You know how our minds work in real life sometimes. Well, at my age, I would just be like, screw him and never think of him again. But in my younger years, I would have been hopeful still. Well, anyway, hopefully, the next episode, Chapter 7, is called The Truth Comes Out, so we shall see. So, hope to see you there or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.